Hi, hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back Blinks. And I'm first of all going to start this video with an apology because this was originally going to come first because, okay, so I did an oopsie. So last week, I released my new album list of the albums that I would be listening to over the course of the next month, and I released it, and then I realized, oh, I'm literally recording the next album list tomorrow, so I based it off of one day of results, but that meant that this eventually overtook. So if I would have done the good thing and actually uploaded it the day that I made the list on Sunday, this wouldn't have been a problem and you would have gotten this last week. So I would like to say, of course, apologies to you Blinks. I hope you understand. I hope you're okay with that, but that is what ended up happening. And also, just a quick thing as well. I know that they have a new song out. I know that they have released DDU-DU or Jump, and I will get to it, trust me. But I've been really bad with getting to music videos lately because I've been very focused on needing to keep my schedule. So a lot of music videos have gone on the back burner, and I will find a time and place where I can record as many as possible and then just spread them out, maybe uploading one a day for a little bit like I did during the summer. That might potentially be happening. I don't know, but I know that exists, and I definitely have some thoughts about it, but we're going to talk about it then. But now we're here, we're going to be listening to the Square Up album. Now, I don't know if I should call it an album because it only has 4 songs, but hey, that's what happens. I believe that most of their albums, they have had longer ones, definitely, because I believe, if I'm just going to scroll right now, the album that they released in 2020 is longer than this, but of course, I wouldn't want to skip some tracks that otherwise would have not been listened to. And also, Born Pink is also there, but I think that is it. So I'm going to be getting to those in the future, obviously, but I thought that this would be a nice starting point to just, get into the vibe, so to say, because I've only heard one of these songs, so that is good. But we're going to be getting into the DDU-DU dance practice first, the moving version, and then we're going to dive into Forever Young and the dance practice for that, and then Really, and then See You Later. And both Really and See You Later, I have some premium, that's what they call it in the title, some premium live recordings for an event they had in 2018. So that's going to be exciting. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked because of that. If it does, you know where to find it in the description, and go into the link and then going over to my Patreon where it'll be up for free. But that is the plan. So I'm excited. I know it's a little bit less than I would usually go for in one of these reactions and one of these listenings. But like I said, we have more to dive into when we get into their next albums. And I thought we got to get off at a nice starting point, I guess we should say. So, I know DDU-DU, I might know Forever Young, I don't know Really, I don't know See You Later. So, just putting that out there too. But, anyway, enough about me yapping. Let's go ahead and get into our first ever BLACKPINK album, Square Up. Let's go. Alright, lovely, so let's go ahead and get into this album listen, and we're starting off with the DDU-DU dance practice video moving version. So, yeah, I mean, I've talked about my story a lot in regards to K-pop and how I got here and how long I've been here, but I remember where I was when this was released because I had already been in the game for a little bit, and then this took over the planet. Everybody and their mom was dancing this. If you don't know the choreography to this, then it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Because I could do it in my sleep basically, you know. And it's such a catchy song, and it's such a catchy choreography that it just immediately sticks. And I remember so many scenes from the music video too. I don't think a song from BLACKPINK has stuck this hard in my head since it was released. I do really enjoy Born Pink too, or Shutdown, but this song has had a hold on me. Or actually, no, it's this song and Playing with Fire. Those two are the BLACKPINK songs for me. But enough about that. I'm excited to watch this, so let's dive right in and get into it. And if you missed, I'm going to get to Jump soon enough. Oh my gosh! Yes, baby! The quality of this is making me nostalgic. Like the Adidas, sportswear, and these haircuts, like the rosé, like red hair moment that we had for this, like very briefly. I like it. I like it, Picasso. You know what I mean? And this hair curler on Lisa is peak. I'll never get over this instrumental. 예쁘잖아, savage. You okay? Again, I'm a slut for the domino like movements. Those always get to me. And this is like one of the first one I can really point to where I was like, damn, like truly being like, whoa. Hey. Oh yeah. Get it, girl. This is my favorite part of the song, to be honest. Like the chorus in this, because you will not believe the way that I felt. I got turned. Cause the transition. Banger. Banger. Hi, girl. Again, so satisfying. Hey, hey, hey. This changed lives. Hey. Yes. Sly. I forget that we like barely had outros back in the day. It just like, alright, I guess the video is over now. Sure. Yeah, I mean, what do I have to say about 뚜두뚜두 that has not been said a million times over? It's such like a clear, this is like, because obviously it did exist before, but I think that like strong girl group songs weren't as like common, because Obviously, there's like sexy moves in this, and also some cute moments, definitely. But I feel like this is just supposed to be, obviously, powerful. And I feel like we didn't really have much powerful girl group songs until this moment right here, you know? Like, we'd had some moments of, like, playing with fire, and also, like, yeah, I mean, literally, like, their first song. Oh, God, why can't I remember? Again, I'm so bad with song titles, guys, but you know what I mean, their debut. I have it on my tongue, but I don't remember it at the moment, and I'm so sorry. Boomerang? No, it's... yeah, but I feel like until BLACKPINK hit the scene, it wasn't as common to have, like, again, these strong girl bangers, you know? And I really appreciate them for, like, making that a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more common and a little bit more easier to find, because I feel like it just didn't really exist that much. Boombaya, that's right. I'm so sorry. Boombaya, and like playing with fire was also before this song. So like I would say those definitely did come up to that level, but I guess this one is just like so in your face. It's hard to ignore, and that's what makes it good. But yeah, I freaking love the song, and I still pretty much do. It's such it has so many addicting elements to it, you know? So that was our first song and the one that I knew, so it's going to be fun to move into some new songs now. So we're starting off with Forever Young. Now this one has a little bit potential of maybe I know this. I was like, this does not have a music video, but I think I was thinking of Stay. I think that's what I was thinking of, because I was like, this does not have a music video, but it did not when I looked for it. So I don't know, potentially this is new, potentially I've heard it, but I'll tell you, obviously. So let's dive right in. We're doing the dance practice after this. Ooh, I don't think I've heard this. Nice. It's the revolution. I think that's what someone said. Ooh. References. Hey. This is such like a pre-COVID song, and you could hear it so well, because like I used to listen to this stuff all the time. I mean, literally, you know, a sister to DDU-DU. So it's like, yeah, obviously, but also, you know, nostalgia. 7 years ago. Closer to 8 soon. Lucian. Ooh! Hey! Listen, I know that they sometimes do swear, but say laugh a bitch, but mine's a movie.
Decent life's a bitch, but mine's a movie. A diamond, try to will shine together. Whenever, wherever, forever, ever, ever.
I love that. It might be vocal, I don't know. Like I could see it being like a voice with effects over it, but that like that was so bad. I'm sorry. My voice has not warmed up for today, even though it's 3 p.m. But that like that up there. I hope you understand what I mean. Hey.
BLACKPINK is the revolution.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. That was a stark change up, but hey, I'm all for that. But I was not ready for it either, because I was just like, da 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 da, we could die in this moment. I was just having a good time and vibing, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know that moment in K-pop Demon Hunters when, that moment, your idol. That's what I felt in that moment. Just like I'm standing there, and there's, in this case, 4 K-pop superstars in front of me, and I'm just like, all right, I guess it's time to party. Uh-huh. Whoa. What the bum? Hey. Whoa. What a vibe. Hey, listen, I was so sure, I mean, it might come later, but I was so sure that I was like, I'm probably going to know this, because it had a relatively, like, good amount of streams, and so it was like, I'm just going to assume that I might have heard this. Like, hey, listen, they are one of the biggest K-pop groups and girl groups, specifically on the planet, so I should have known. But also, I didn't know, and that's great. But that means that it was also a lot more of a shock. But that's what you guys want, obviously. You want something where you're like, oh, you were shook by that. Like, you want me to go through that, right? Because that's how I felt. But, yeah, I love the energy of it for, like... I mean, I enjoy this part also. You can tell that the listeners also enjoy this part. But up until, like, 3 minutes in, it was very enjoyable. It was, like, quite much more of, like, a road trip kind of fun... Like, I definitely think that I could party to this, but it's not like the type of party sound that I'm used to. I'm used to like this. I'm used to this part, not this part. But hey, it was really fun. Like the energy of this first part was very, very nice, and then we moved into like dunka dunka kind of. Ooh, sorry. My voice is being annoying. But yeah, very nice vibe for sure. And just overall happy that I didn't know this. So let's now move on to the dance practice. And also, I believe this is also the moving version. I don't probably need to I don't need to mute it, but hey, that's what we do. So let's check this out as well. And the new choreography is always fun because, I mean, DDU-DU is like programmed into my brain. So it'll be nice to see something that's actually like new for me. So let's go. Hello. Oh, we got matching outfits. Pose. Hey. Ooh, pretty. I love all the references this song has. Let's go. Hey. Alright. Ooh. They love their like head spinny, like, what do you call it, like the hair helicopter. They love that sort of stuff because I feel like I see it in so many of their choreographies. But if you have long, beautiful, luscious hair, then work it, you know? Bam, bam. Hey. I love that part that Jisoo and Rose do. That like she can let go. Oh no, my voice is leaving me once again. Listen, this is I have been talking so much this week that it's gonna happen. Yeah. I like that part a lot because it's like the melody itself is very, very fun to listen to. Continue. Hey. Hey. Let's go.
BLACKPINK is the revolution.
Hair flip is back. Hey, hey. There you go. Ooh. First of all, a 4-minute choreography is a lot. But, hey, they did it. And that's great. Same here. People enjoy this part, and I get it. Because, like, this is like, if you're telling me that you're making a party song, this is kind of what I want. You know what I mean? I want something that is so out there and so just, like, in your face that you just, like, can't ignore it at all. Like, that's what I want, and that's definitely what I got here, because man, this is loud. I feel like this definitely, though, is a very, like, learnable choreography. I think it's like, once you get a grip of it, I think you can be, like, pretty good at it. And that's something that I've noticed about Blackpink, is, like, they have these choreographies that are, like, you know, quite, you say, they're not that technically difficult, but even so, they have so many, like, choreographies that have gone so viral. You know what I mean? That so many people have done. And of course, it's definitely changed with the landscape of K-pop, because definitely at this time, it wasn't that, like, you have to dance like crazy. It wasn't as much so, but it definitely still existed. You know what I mean? But I like the energy of this for sure, because they did go off at the end here, but also I think because of the rest of the song is not that crazy and out there, I think it made sense. I like this Jisoo part a lot, though. The way that they, like, crowd around her and they work with each other. Like, I think maybe that's why, like, I love doing, like, things that make you look, because they're only 4 members, obviously, and so sometimes when they're dancing, it can feel a little bit, like, small, I guess I would say, because there's only 4 of them. But I think when they do stuff like this, it makes it feel, like, wider, and there's more, it widens it, and it makes it feel more, like, big, I guess, with just, like, the energy and the way that if they work together, I think it creates more of, like, look at us, we're doing something as a group, and it looks really, really cool. But yeah, this song is very, very fun. So let's move into something and another song that I don't think I have any grip of at all. This is Really. I feel like I haven't delved enough. Like I said, I don't know much about, like, Blackpink's B-sides, and so this is a very new thing for me. I think I've only really, like, the one B-side that I do know is, like, Pretty Savage, because that's a B-side technically, right? So, like, other than that, I don't really know many, but that is what we're doing here. So let's go into our next song called Really, and then, like I said, for both of these 2 songs that we have left, we're going to be doing these concert videos. So let's go!
If you really, really love me,
A match?
really love me, 말해줘. 나 없이 하루도 버틸 수 없다고. Really, really, 집착할 만큼 원한다고. Really, if you really, really want me, 말해줘. 넌 절대 잠시도 한눈 안 판다고. Really, really, 다른 남자와는 다르다고. Really. 하늘의 별이라도 따주겠단 말해. 시간은 많지 않아 있을 때 잘해. 다른 여자 보길 돌같이 본다고 해. 때론 거짓말 같지 않은 거짓말을 난 원해.
Speak your truth.
없는 네 주위의 여자. 그만 관리하고 싹 다 정리해 네 어장.
Whoa.
어차피 넌 내게 오게 돼 있으니까. Better act like you know boy. Better act like you know boy. As I've been calling me baby. Body been telling me take me. What you been saying to date me? Your lips should be saying the same thing. For real, what's the deal? Got a feeling you're feeling me. Hey, but I don't play with them fakes. Keep it real with me. If you really, really love me.
This is aggressive, but hey, speak your truth. But I'm also just like, cut all the women out of your life. Whoa. Well, I mean, I get it. It's a song, so I'm not gonna comment on that. And my psychology brain is always gonna go to, like, you know, the worst case scenario. But hey, we definitely got a groove here for sure. Really. I love her voice so much. Jenny. The silly in these lyrics. Whoa. Because obviously we have that really. But then also that if you kiss me once, I'll kiss you twice. If you're really forward, then no. Hee hee ha ha hee hee ho ho. The rhymes. Ooh.
Like the old times when the slow dance when it's showtime, just me and you. And the slow jam that we both like. That playlist my favorite, so play it. But baby, F a love song, I need you to say it, say it.
Hey.
Really love me, 말해줘. 나 없인 하루도 버틸 수 없다고 really 집착할 만큼 원한다고 really want me, 말해줘. 넌 절대 잠시도 한눈 안 판다고 really 다른 남자와는 다르다고.
Really. Ooh. I was a little bit like, and that does suck to say, but I was a little bit like, a little, what should I say, like, not apathetic. What is the word? I was a little bit like, maybe, I don't really know if I would, like, go seeking this song, you know what I mean? But I don't really, like, I don't dislike it either, because I don't really dislike songs that often. But that part added a little bit of a flair that I think I was missing, because I think because it's, like, structurally throughout the song, it's very, like, similar. But I like the way that changed up, like, kind of changed the feel of the song, you know?
Gotta know that you're for real.
I love that. Real. Ooh. Yeah, see, for me, it does like to be like, oh, I enjoyed the last 30 seconds the most. But that's kind of how I felt. Because I'm not, again, it's not often that I don't like songs. Like, unless it's like an issue of like, hey, this is harmful. Which, like, not many songs are actually harmful, you know? But if there's an issue like that, maybe. But otherwise, I'm just like, this is not really for me. And I think for most of the song, that isn't case, which is unfortunate. But I did like the flair that last part added with the vocals on it. Because I feel like otherwise it was a little bit too repetitive for me, I guess. It's definitely a nice song, I think, to have just, like, in the background. And I think I wouldn't skip it if it comes up. But I'm not really like, this is really good and it really like hits me good. I wouldn't say that, but of course I just like music, so what can I say? But fun. I did like the lyrics though. They were quite silly, even though maybe I think possibly that was the point. but it was just so much of like the word plays and like the funny parts were like they stood out so much, because I feel like the rest of the song was pretty much, you know what I mean, like tell me already, confess your feelings, because I know that there's something there but you don't want to say it, and if you're not going to say it, then like how am I supposed to, I guess, interpret this? How am I supposed to know what you want if you don't tell me, you know? And so most of it was just like a little bit more serious, but then we came in with some parts that kind of made me giggle a little bit, and so I like that part of it. But we obviously have a performance to watch too, so we're going to dive into that, and I really like the way that they look here, by the way, I'm just going to say. So I'm excited to watch this. Like I mentioned, if this does get the video blocked, I'm going to be sure to, of course, edit it and make sure that it's viewable, and then you can check out the clips that were blocked in my Patreon, or on my Patreon in a video. But let's dive in and have a good time.
If you really, really love me, 말해줘.
Oof. We got sparkly tights.
If you really, really want me, 말해줘. 널 절대 잠시도
like this, Lisa. Yes, please. You know what I mean? They look so pretty. I'm so distracted by the sparkles. Hey. Kisses. I love when stuff like that happens and you can actually hear like the giggle / laugh come through a little bit. Hey. Time. Like her outfit is crazy, and like the choker. I'm assuming I should call that a choker. It looks so good, and the gloves too. Like idol stage outfits, I could like. Somebody in a hate comment a while back, somebody called me basically a fashion reviewer because they were like, you don't actually talk about the music, and I'm just like. I guess you skipped through the video and just try to look after that part, because I do mention it sometimes, because sometimes I'm just very shook by the outfits and I like them a lot, so that's why I talk about them. But yeah. Oh, hi there! I love their light stick. There she is. I was like, Jenny, where are you? Get in here. Transition, I assume. Ah! So, this was really at the MAKUHARI MESSE event hall. I've never heard of this place before, so I'm so sorry if I butchered that really bad. I probably did, because that's what I do. That's what I tend to do. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I definitely wasn't expecting choreography, but I was like, maybe. You know, it depends a lot on the groups, because sometimes they'd be busting out with a 10-song album, and like half of them have choreographies. And that's kind of true for this album too, because there's 4 songs and 2 of them are choreographies. You know what I mean? But it's relative. So I didn't really know for sure, but I wanted to check, and I thought this was just fun overall. And like I said, there's just something about these, like, I guess, relatively simple stage outfits that I really enjoy, that I still am just like, yeah, this is 2018, you know? And a day before my birthday. I didn't even notice that. I turned 14. I turned 14 the day they did this, the day after they did this concert. I'm 21 now. Isn't that crazy to say out loud? That is insane to say out loud. Anyway, before we start replaying our entire life's events, let's go into our last song. We have See You Later. We have some new photos for this one. Cool. But yeah, I think maybe since this is the last song, maybe we have some more sadder vibes here. I don't know. I always tend to think that a song at the end has to be sad. Don't know if that's the case. We're going to find out. But I'm excited to dive in and see what is up. So let's go into See You Later. Let's go. Then after this, we're going to do the rating. Just so you know.
아쉬울 것도 없어 진짜 할 만큼 했어 난 어차피 너 따위 있으나 없으나 똑같아 매번 약속은 번복 또 셀 수 없이 반복 너란 남자 딱 그
I know you can't see me. I know you can't. So you just have to take my word for it. There was immediate goosebumps. I'm telling you, immediate goosebumps. And that's crazy to say because usually, again, sadder songs, because immediately I can tell, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely not like your typical sad song of like, boohoo, me so sad, you know? It's more of like, I'm done with this, you know? I'm done with this relationship. I'm done. But I'm not even usually a fucking like guitar fan, if you call this a guitar. Like, it's, I don't know, the atmosphere that's created immediately is really, really nice. Yeah, that's guitar. I'm not even a guitar fan a lot of the time. Ooh. I think we get a new favorite. Hell yeah. Hey.
지금 너를 찾는 거야 딩동 Player you ain't no 사람 잘못 골랐어 너만은 바라보고 위에 받들어졌어야 해 여왕 bar but you don't See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later See you later boy see you later Woulda coulda shoulda didn't See you later
First of all, that's a bar. But also, if I thought the change up that we got there in Forever Young was stark, I should have told myself, like, wait until the last track, girl. Girl, wait until the last track. Because, huh? Okay, I see what you're doing, Blackpink. I see what you're doing, and I like it a lot.
See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later See you later boy see you later
What is that, like,
Woulda coulda shoulda didn't See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later See you later boy see you later See you later maybe never 콩깍지 벗겨졌어
Let's right back into it.
잡아도 소용없어 또 이랬다 저랬다 이러쿵저러쿵 구차해
Oh,
이제는 you ain't got no best friend 외로울 거야 weekend 그래 넌 loser 외톨이 못된 양아치 빈 깡통 같은 네 story 이제 그저 깨지는 소리 정신을 차려
fucking love these lyrics, by the way. Like, this is the type of stuff that I love. Like, that one, like, I love breakup songs more than love songs. Because I love when they're just like, when a song is basically telling somebody, like, fuck off. I love that. It's the best.
깡통 같은 네 story 이제 그저 깨지는 소리 정신을 차리고 보니 네 모든 게 못나 보여 날 버려줄게 resign
And that,
네 옆엔 그녀는 바보 오늘 난 빠르게 I don't want you no more 아픔도 모르게 빨랐지 시간만큼 너는 훅 간 거야 지금 방금
hey,
누군지 까먹었니 똑바로 기억해 I'm a boss bitch 너 정도 바로 정도 이미 지웠어 네 전화번
I thought that they're like, you can swear sometimes in Korean, but you can say you're a bitch all you want. Like, you can say bitch as many times as you want. Because again, K-pop is strict a lot of times, so you can even really, like, if an idol says shit, it's like, whoa, what a scandal. But they're just, they were going around being like, bitch, you know? I love that.
boss bitch 너 정도 바로 정도 이미 지웠어 네 전화번 설레임을 향해 다시 심장의 시동을 걸고 booming pedal to the metal like See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later See you later boy see you later
Now we added that, like, like that Middle Eastern inspired sound that I feel like they like to use a lot in their music. We added that into it. What?
like See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later
Uh-huh.
See you later boy see you later Woulda coulda shoulda didn't See you later boy see you later See you later boy see you later later See you
And that vocal too?
See you later, maybe never. Goodbye, baby. 내가 네 곁에 있었을 때 잘하지 왜? Why you wanna go and do that, why? 땡땡 모습을 좋아하던 너 지금 실컷 보고 자기.
Is that a reference to like the whole thing that people like say, like terrible to see them go, but amazing to watch them walk away? Like, is that what it is? Look at my butt, you know, like that is what I was thinking of.
좋아하던 너 지금 실컷 보고 잘 기억해. Bye 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 bye. See you later, boy. See you later. See you later, boy. See you later.
We were just wrapping up every chorus, just wrapping up.
Coulda, shoulda, didn't. See you later, boy. See you later. See you later, boy. See you later, later. See you later, boy. See you later. See you later, maybe never.
Sick. What? That's my favorite song that I have that I haven't heard before today. For sure. Because like the first part immediately gave me such a reaction, like I got a bodily reaction from hearing the first part of this song. And then when the chorus hit, I was so like blown away by it. And I think definitely I prefer the verses, but I think that with how it constantly like ramps up every single time, I think it kind of escapes what I was talking about with the previous song with Really, because I think Really was like pretty similar all throughout. But this one, even though it might have been like I love the chorus, it still like gave me new interesting things to look out for every single time, and I really like that about it. And then also just like the aggressiveness of these lyrics make my day, because I'm just like, speak your truth. Speak your truth, queens, you know? Like, that makes me so happy. And so, I love that I got that from this song. But, we also have a performance of this as well. I think it seems like we have choreography for this song, so that is amazing. But we're going to dive into this as well. I believe this is from the same night, indeed. So again, they're performing this a day before I turned 14 years old. So, let's dive right into this and have some fun. So it is in Japan. Based on this, I thought so. Ooh! First of all, I love being able to have this angle because I didn't even notice that Rosé has glittery boots in the previous video, so that makes me very happy. But also, cool. Oof. Hey. Hey. Uh-huh. I love the progression is great. They stopped doing it. Ah. Hey. Ooh. I know it's a weird detail to talk about again, but like, look at the way that Lisa was lit up. Like, woo. Hey. Hey. And pose. I guess I just blacked out after every performance, perhaps. I don't know. Cute. So, little spoiler there, but you knew that would be coming. You knew that would be happening. For, like, if I spoil a weekly series that, you know, is already a weekly series, that's not that big of a deal. But that was all that we had for this album. Square Up. I created such a nice pop in the intro, and I wish I could recreate it, but I can't. So that sucks for me. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing my final rating like I always do. There's a little bit less for me to like do now because I kind of already have an idea because, you know, 4 songs, I already feel like I've got it in my brain immediately how I want to place things. But I really enjoyed this though. I thought it was a lot of fun, and like I mentioned, there's going to be longer stuff to get to later, of course, because, you know, they do have longer albums. Their fair share, even though I am one of those people who I'm like, they've almost been a group, like, it's pretty much 10 years soon, and, like, they don't really have that many songs out, you know? So, I'm not saying this to be shady, I'm just like, I wish there was more, you know? But, I did have fun with this one, and I hope you guys did as well. So, I'm going to see you in just a second with the final rating that I'm going to put together, so let's jump right there, and I'll tell you how I felt. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, I am back and I have deliberated and thought about what I would like to say and what I thought about this album, EP, single, you could even consider it, but I have come to a decision. So, the Square Up EP / single / album from BLACKPINK gets a 3 stars. So, as you can probably tell, there was something that needed, or something that was left out, I guess I should say, because so I rank this and I rate this over how many songs of the album I would say are replay material for me, which is songs that I can like listen to and be like, I want to listen to that again, or if it's a song where I hear it and I'm just like, you know, it doesn't really scratch my itch, you know, like that's kind of how I think about it in my head. And so I said that DDU-DU, Forever Young, and See You Later I really enjoyed, and really I couldn't really get into it. I guess like I mentioned, I talked about it, how it felt a little bit too static, a little bit too repetitive for my taste, and obviously I know that there's probably a lot of people who really enjoy that song, so I'm not going to knock you for that. Of course, it is only my opinion. Keep that in mind. This is my opinion. But I don't know. Just because of that, I didn't really get behind it as much. But other than that, I really enjoyed the songs. So I'm going to read off my little comments here, but I'm going to show it to you here first. So here is what it looks like if you have never seen one of these album listens that I've done before. But I'm going to read off my little comments here. So, I'm going to start an iconic title and some fun B-sides. Definitely felt nostalgic, like I talked about, but I had fun partying, and that meant, obviously, like I talked about, with this, me realizing that this concert that they had, or this event that they had, was a day before I turned 14. Like, that is what I was talking about, which is crazy, absolutely crazy to say. But my faves were See You Later and DDU-DU. Because, of course, DDU-DU. DDU-DU. It's just a great song. It's a great song. It's one of my favorites that is like title tracks from them, and so that is what I decided on. But obviously, like I mentioned, we have to get to the album. I think it's just called the album, right? Yeah, it's called the album. We have the album and also Born Pink, which I believe that is where, no, the album is the one that has Pretty Savage, because I mentioned that is the one like that, like B-side that I know, basically. Yeah. We're gonna get to that when it comes up, but right now, of course, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of other albums, and I believe the other ones for this month, if I do remember, I'm actually gonna open that up right now so you guys are aware. But we have a couple more to go, of course, until we are finished with this album bunch, which is, of course, we did ATs by accident last week, and then now here we got into Blackpink. So we're gonna see what is next as soon as I get my freaking document to show. Yes, we have Kaya and WJSN after that. So that is gonna be exciting. But enough about that, enough about me. I need to do some stuff at home here before I have a meeting to get to later tonight. A very stressful meeting that I've been stressing about all day. And so please pray for me in the comments. You don't have to. But it's something that I've been like kind of dreading for a little bit. But I think after this is done, we're going to have some smooth sailing. But I think that was all I wanted to say. So, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. If you saw this a day earlier, it's because you saw it over on Patreon. I do early access to all my YouTube videos, as well as I watch K-dramas and variety content over there. So, check that out if that makes you excited, if you want to join the family over there. Like this video if you like it, and if you have the request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day for Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!